Today I will be showing you the basic steps to create a new property in AppFolio. To add a new property, click the Properties tab, select Properties. Then click the New Property task on the right. First, you will need to give the property a name. I will call my property Lauren Apartments. You should title your property anything that makes sense for your office. Next, add in the property address and choose the property type. You can choose single family, multifamily if the property has multiple units, student housing, commercial, mixed use, HOA, or vacation. Please note, although the mixed use and vacation property types are available, there is currently no special functionality to support these property types. They will appear and function the same as multifamily properties. For this demo, I will choose the multifamily property type. Continuing down, I can add in a description of the property, which is for internal use only, and I can assign this property to a different portfolio if necessary. If not, the default selection is my management company. If assigned a portfolio, the portfolio's information appears on tenant and vendor-facing communication, as well as 1099s for vendors. Portfolios will not affect owner-facing communication. If you live in a region that requires you to collect tax on certain income like rent, you can create tax authorities and assign a specific tax rate. I can also add a site manager if one is assigned to the property. In the Owners and Financials block, I select the property owner from an existing profile I have already added into my database. It is best practice to record the owner in AppFolio before you add in their property. If this property requires a reserve, I will set that amount in the reserve field. Next, I set the management fees, which apply to the whole property. If management fees are a flat fee every month, choose the flat fee option and set the flat amount. Otherwise, select percent and enter a percent. If you require a minimum management fee each month, set that amount here or leave as 0. If you charge a lease fee, you can add that amount here. With a lease fee in place, AppFolio automatically generates a bill payable to the management company every time a new tenant moves into the property. Additional fees are additional income that the management company collects based on owner contracts or agreements in addition to monthly management fees. Common examples are application fees, late fees, and NSF fees. Select the GL account of the additional fee, enter the percent of the fee you collect, and choose whether or not to suppress the additional fees from owner statements. In the late fee section, I will enter the default late fee settings for the property, set a grace period and a grace balance if applicable, then select the late fee type as a flat fee or a percent of a specific total. Last, add in the base late fee and a daily late fee amount. Maintenance notes are optional, but will appear on work orders created for this property. If there is a maintenance limit, enter it here. You can select to show or hide the maintenance limit on emailed or printed work orders in your company settings. If the property should belong to certain property groups you have already created, select them here. In the bank account section, select the bank accounts that these properties' funds are held in, and double check that they are the correct accounts, as any accounting transactions recorded for this property will be connected to these bank accounts. If the property is single family, add photos here that will be used in online vacancy ads. If the property is any other type, the photos on the property page are for internal reference only. Notes and attached files can be added at any time. Click the Save button at the bottom of the page when done. If the property type is not single family, AppFolio prompts you to add the first unit. The unit page is where you will record specific rental and marketing information for each unit. At the bottom of each unit page, click Save to finish, or add another to continue adding units. Now that the property is saved, the quickest way to find the property record is by typing the property name or address in the search bar if I need to look up or edit any information on the property.